Hola y bienvenidos. Hi and welcome to Be Bilingual, Spanish That Works. I'm Elizabeth Allman, and I'm the author of Spanish That Works, a creative functional approach to basic communication in Spanish. Today's lesson is actually lessons 1 and 2, saying things. We're going to look at how Spanish words are pronounced, looking at some basic things and expressions. For a copy of flashcards of some basic expressions, as well as a numbers, time, day, date handout, and some other fun things, you can visit my website, www.belingual.com. That's belingual.com. And for a copy of this lesson or other lessons, you can call Channel 7 at 247-3890. So, basic things. The first things we're going to look at are some of the Spanish vowels. Let's look at some easy words that use some vowels so I can illustrate how Spanish is pronounced. The first vowel we'll look at is the A and then the E in the word clase, which means class. The A in Spanish is an A sound, and the pronunciation guide that I use in my class represents the A sound like this. The E in Spanish is a short E sound, similar to the E in get, but sometimes sounds more like the A in may, but not as long as or drawn out. In my pronunciation guide, I represent the Spanish E as EH, which is sort of like the A in nice day, eh? So that you remember that it's not a long drawn out A sound, but a short E sound. Clase. Now you'll notice that in Spanish, you pronounce the vowels that you see. This is true except for the U after Q and G, which is a silent letter. It keeps the G a hard G sound, and the Q then becomes a K sound. Clase, clase. So no E at the end making this clase or anything like that in English. You pronounce every vowel that you see. Notice the syllable in all capital letters, that's where you put the most emphasis in your voice. Now here's another example of a word using vowels, easy word. Pluma, pluma, which means pen. Latin America means pen. The Spanish U is an U sound. U, pluma, pluma, pen. Now, in situations like this, the U doesn't cause too much trouble, but you want to watch out in places where the U starts the word. For example, in the word usted, which is the polite professional way to say you, usted, it's always an U sound, never a U sound. Another word which illustrates the vowels is the word lápiz, lápiz, which means pencil. Now the accent mark in Spanish means that that's where you stress your voice in this word. Lápiz. It's not lápiz because the accent is here. Lápiz, lápiz. The Z in Spanish is pronounced as an S in Latin America. Lápiz. So we have the A, the E, the I, the O, and the U. Let's look at some other examples. Casa, casa, which means house or home. Me, not me, me, which means to me or me. Mi, which means my. O, which means or. And su, which is the polite professional way to say your, and it also means his, her, their, and even its. So those are the basic vowels. Now, I want to address a couple of problem